Good day, here are the headlines from the Philippine News Agency. President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. plans to issue an executive order to implement the government's immediate interventions to mitigate the effects of the El Niño phenomenon. Defense Secretary Gilberto Chodoro Jr. said the executive order aims to prepare possible interventions that are quick and resolve problems that may arise with El Niño. Chodoro said the reactivation of El Niño Task Force was among the measures to mitigate and address its impact on the country. Department of Science and Technology Secretary Renato Solidum Jr., who will co-chair the task force, says El Niño could affect the country until the first or second quarter of 2024. He said dry temperatures could peak in April, while normal to slightly below normal rainfall could be experienced by May or June. He also said El Niño will also bring drought to 63 provinces and a dry spell to 12 provinces by April next year. Meanwhile, the Metropolitan Water Works and Sewerage System assures there won't be a water crisis in Metro Manila, similar to what happened in 2019 despite the anticipated onslaught of El Niño. The MWSS reported that it has collected 214 meters of water at the Angat Reservoir, which is above the target elevation of 212 meters. MWSS District Manager Engineer Patrick Dizon said Angat Dam supply may drop lower than the normal operating level of 180 meters, although it may be replenished during the onset of the rainy season. Shifting gears now, the city government of Manila has started the distribution of its monthly cash aid for solo parents in the city. Mayor Hani Lacuna in a statement said some 70,000 solo parents would receive 3,000 pesos, representing the 500 peso monthly cash aid from July to December this year. She said the payout of the financial assistance will run until the second week of January next year. Lacuna advised beneficiaries to check the social media account of the Manila Department of Social Welfare for the payout schedules. They may also inquire with their assigned MDSW district welfare offices regarding their data and other concerns. Meanwhile, Lacuna also said district offices will entertain questions or concerns from persons with disability who are also recipients of the monthly financial assistance. PWDs may also raise their concerns with the PWD Affairs Office at the Manila City Hall. Under the city's Social Amelioration Program, senior citizens, PWDs, solo parents, grade 12 students, and students of the Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila and Universidad de Manila receive a monthly cash stipend. Train services have extended operating hours in anticipation of the Christmas rush. According to the Department of Transportation, the last trip from the MRT-3 from North Avenue Station will be extended to 10:30 p.m. from 9:30 p.m. The last trip from Taft Avenue will also extend to 11:05 p.m. from 10:09 p.m. The extended hours will be implemented from December 20 to 23. Now onto the LRT-1 schedule adjustments. From December 20 to 22, the final departure from Baclaran Station will be at 10:45 p.m. and from Fernando Poe Jr. Station, the last train will depart at 11 p.m. On December 23, the last trains will leave Baclaran Station at 10:30 p.m. and Fernando Poe Jr. Station at 10:45 p.m. Moving to Christmas Eve, December 24, the last trains will depart Baclaran Station at 8 p.m. and Fernando Poe Jr. Station at 8:15 p.m. And on New Year's Eve, December 31, the last train from Baclaran Station will depart at 7 p.m. and Fernando Poe Jr. Station at 7:15 p.m. For LRT2 from December 20 to 23, the final departure from Antipolo Station will be at 10 p.m. from the original 9 p.m. and from Recto Station, the last trip will be at 10:30 p.m. from 9:30 p.m. The first trips for both northbound and southbound trips for LRT1 remain unchanged, starting at 4:30 a.m. on weekdays and 5 a.m. during weekends and holidays. The Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office is launching a new lottery game with a 1 billion peso base prize. PCSO General Manager Mel Robles said the new game will be modeled after the US Powerball and will be subject to 20% tax. The PCSO earlier raised the minimum jackpot for the Grand Lotto 655 and Ultra Lotto 658 games to 500 million pesos as part of their Handog Pakabog Christmas program. Meanwhile, a lone bettor from Quezon City got a once-in-a-lifetime Christmas gift after hitting the nearly 311 million peso jackpot of the 649 SuperLotto draw on Tuesday night. The winning combination is 30, 16, 33, 12, 29, and 25. The PCSO has just introduced its online lottery system known as eLotto, which is accessible through the web. It is open to all Filipinos 18 years old and above, including those residing abroad. Bettors will just need to provide a Philippine government-issued ID, a Philippine SIM number, and an e-wallet. On to the weather now. The low-pressure area, which is the remnant of Tropical Depression Kabayan, is expected to leave the Philippine area of responsibility Wednesday afternoon or evening. PAGASA said the LPA was last seen 185 kilometers south of Puerto Princesa City, Palawan. The LPA will continue to cause rainy weather along with two other weather systems for the rest of the day. Zamboanga Peninsula, the Bangsamoro region, Western Visayas, Mimaropa, Calabarzon, Bicol region, and Aurora will experience scattered rain showers and thunderstorms brought by the LPA and shear line. PAGASA says the LPA and shear line may bring significant rainfall in the next 3 days. The northeast monsoon or amihan over Cagayan Valley and Cordillera region will continue to bring cloudy skies and moderate to heavy rains that may lead to flash floods or landslides. The amihan will also continue to cause isolated light rains over Metro Manila and the rest of Luzon. The rest of the country will have partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers caused by localized thunderstorms. Meanwhile, seafarers are urged to exercise caution as rough coastal waters and strong winds prevail over the extreme northern Luzon. And that's the latest and the biggest stories on the PNA headlines. For more news updates, visit our webpage, pna.gov.ph, our Facebook and X account, Philippine News Agency. The PNA Headlines is also streamed via the Serbisyo Facebook page. You may also watch the PNA Headlines through the Philippine News Agency's YouTube account via the News and Information Bureau website, nib.gov.ph, or under PNA News, or on the Facebook page of the Presidential Communications Office, or PCO. It's 5 days before Christmas. I'm Bench Bondok. This is the PNA Headlines, bringing stories that unite the nation.